at myself in the mirror, ever. I would turn off all the lights, and because I had pimples really badly, and it was just difficult and to face the public. One time we were in an airport, I remember, I think it was somewhere like Virginia or something, and some lady recognized my brothers and all of us. She goes, "Oh my God, it's the Jackson 5. Where's little Michael? Where's little Michael?" She's looking around, looking down. "Where's little Michael?" And another person goes, "There he is." And she goes, "Ugh, what happened?" Just like that. And God, I just could have died right there. That's exactly what that lady said to me. What a place to suffer. I just wouldn't let them see. I wore hats. Kept my head down all the time. It was tough, especially when everybody calling you real cute for a long time. And then, like, you know, I broke out real bad. My skin broke out real bad. It's like, oh no. And the more I was bothered by it, the worse it got, because not only does it become the food you eat, but you become subconsciously scarred by it. And the more you look in the mirror, you get depressed by your appearance. The more you become affected by it, and it gets worse. So it's as if saying, you know, you can clear up physically, but still mentally you're scarred. Because if one pimple or two pimples would come, and it would change my whole personality. That affected me so bad that it just messed up my whole personality. I wouldn't look at people when I talked to them. I'd look down. I wouldn't say nothing hardly. I didn't have anything to be proud of at all.
Even all the success and stuff, you didn't feel that was in you?
That meant nothing. I look in the mirror and I didn't like the way I looked, you know. So, of course, never did this. Please don't. I mean, but when you take Marilyn Monroe, I mean, all those people, they got the works, or Julie Andrews. I mean, Raquel Welch is example, but not the example of some of the others. I mean, she like went berserk. She did everything.
Raquel Welch did, yeah.
I mean, even Elvis. I mean, you look at his nose and the difference. It's true. I mean, but nobody ever mentioned.
Did your father and your brothers tease you about your appearance as an adolescent?
My father did, and some cousins did.
What did your father say?
He would tease me about how I looked, and he would say, "Well, you didn't get it from my side of the family. It must have been on Kate." You know, Kate, he would always say, meaning my mother. "You didn't get that from me." I feel like saying, "Thanks for making me feel better," you know. People don't stop to think what they're saying sometimes, and the effect it can have on a person, you know. Then one cousin would always, you know, like this to me when he see me, like, want to pop my pimples. I would just go to the bedroom and cry, you know.
Is it true that your father used to say you had a fat nose?
Yeah.
What did he say? What did he actually say?
"God, your nose is big. You didn't get it from me."
What does that do to someone who's going through adolescence?
You want to die. You want to die. And on top of it, you got to go on stage in the spotlight in front of hundreds of thousands of people, and just, God, it's hard. I would have been happier wearing a mask. That's how it looks on you.
Okay, Michael,
Horrifying
then let's go to the thing that is most discussed about you, I think, is the fact that the color of your skin is obviously different than it was when you were younger.
Yes.
And so I think it has caused a great deal of speculation and controversy as to what you have done or are doing. Are you bleaching your skin? And is your skin lighter because you don't like being black?
Okay, number one, as I know of, there is no such thing as skin bleaching. I have never seen it. I don't know what it is.
Well, they used to have those products growing up. I used to hear, always use bleach and glow, but you'd have to have about 300,000 gallons to...
Okay, number one, this is the situation. I have a skin disorder. that destroys the pigmentation of the skin is something that I cannot help, okay? But when people make up stories that I don't want to be who I am, it hurts me.
So it is.
It's a problem for me, okay? I can't control it, okay? But what about all the millions of people? Let's reverse it.
Okay.
What about all the millions of people who sit out in the sun to become darker, to become other than what they are? Nobody says nothing about that.
So when did this start? When did the color of your skin start to change?
Oh boy, sometime after Thriller, around Off the Wall Thriller, sometime
And what did you
there.
think? I mean,
It's in my family. My father said it's on his side. I can't control it. I don't understand. I mean, it makes me very sad. I don't want to go into my medical history because that's something that's private, but that's the situation here. So please, when people see something like that...
I just want to get this straight. You are not taking anything to change the color of your skin?
Oh, God, no.
You did not purposely?
We're trying to control it, and using makeup evens it out because it makes blotches on the skin, and I have to even out my skin. But you know what's funny? Why is that so important? You know, that's not important to me. I'm a great fan of art. I love Michelangelo. If I had a chance to talk to him or read about him, I would want to know about what inspired him to become who he is, the anatomy of his craftsmanship, not about who he went out with last night or why he decided to sit out in the sun so long. What's wrong with, I mean, that's what's important to me.
How much plastic surgery have you had?
Very, very little. You can count them on 2 fingers. I mean, let's say this. If you want to know about those things, all the nosy people in the world,
But once we say it, we don't have to say it anymore.
Read my book, Moonwalker. It's in my book. You know, let's just put it this way. If all the people in Hollywood who have had plastic surgery, if they went on vacation, there wouldn't be a person left in town.
I think you might be right.
I think I am right. I mean, be empty.
So did you start having plastic surgery because of those teen years, because of not liking the way you look?
No, not really.
Not really?
No, it's only 2 things. Read it, get my book. It's no big deal.
Okay. You don't want to tell me what it is? You had your nose done, obviously.
Yeah, but so did a lot of people that I know.
Yeah. And so when you hear all these things about you, and there have been more than we are
I've
even...
never had my cheekbones done, never had my eyes done, never had my lips done and all this stuff. They just go too far. I mean, it's crazy. But this is something that happens like every day with other people.
What do you say to people who say, well, when Michael Jackson was a boy, he was a black kid, and now as an adult, he looks like a white man?
Well, you got to ask God that. That has nothing to do with me, okay? And that's ignorance.
What do you mean it's got nothing to do with you?
I don't control, you know, puberty. I don't control the fact that I have vitiligo. I don't control, you know, well, how many white people, when they're little kids, look white? Now they look and they sit out in the sun all day to look black. And the suntan lotion business is a multi-billion-dollar business. Nobody says nothing about that. They do, you know. They're trying to be other than what they are, but that's okay, I guess, right?
Are you trying to be other than what you are?
No.
So when they say things like you've had implants in your cheeks,
oh God,
you've had a dimple made in your chin, you've had your lips enlarged, you've had your eyelids reconstructed, eyelids reconstructed.
It's stupid.
None of it's true.
None of it's true. None of it's true. It's BS. They made it up. They lie. They don't want to give me credit for anything. One paper said I had because I was growing a little beard, he had each little hair transplanted into his face with a lasered in. How ignorant is that? I can't even grow a beard now? You ignorant fool who wrote such a thing. So don't believe that stupidity. Don't waste your money on it. Because when you're buying it, you're not buying something based on what's true. It's not the truth. It's garbage.